Okay, this is an insanely rare custom boutique guitar pedal. It's a Metasonics vacuum tube wave shaper. And this is another insanely rare custom boutique guitar effects stomp box pedal. This is a harmonic percolator as espoused by Steve Albini and Big Black, etc. So I'm Noah from DIYDSP.com. I do digital music instrument design, guitar effects pedals, effects processors, and the like. And I think a lot of us have had musician friends who said something like, hey, could you make me a guitar pedal that does this? And we have the skills to do it, but there's a huge pain point associated with it. It takes time, you have to do some physical fabrication, you have to do a lot of soldering, and these take special tools and they take space. So it's usually not worth it. So what I'm proposing is that we put our heads together and we design a common hardware platform that will let us quickly and easily make the sounds that we want to for our own music and for our friends. Now, there have been some attempts to do this in the past. For example, this was a project called the Line 6 Tone Core Stomp Box. This was another one called the Micro Deck from Open Music Labs. But what I'm proposing is that we use this board here. This, if you didn't know, is called the Axoloti. This is the result of a successful Kickstarter campaign a few years ago by a brilliant Belgian named Johannes Talman. And what the Axoloti lets you do is draw out all of the sonic things you want, whether it's LFOs, filters, distortion, synthesizer voices, etc., like that on the screen, and then you upload it into this board over USB and it stays there permanently. It's got the 1/4-inch jacks built right into it, and it's even got MIDI capabilities, and it's got USB and an SD card. There's even a humongous memory for making delays. I think this is an ideal platform because a lot of people have experience with this and it's very powerful. I've even gone ahead and I've just thrown together a very crude prototype where I've put an Axoloti into the common Hammond 1590 DD box, and I was able to get a couple knobs in there. I was able to get some selector switches and some stomp box switches and tempo switch just to see how it would fit. Now this isn't what a final design would be. What I want to do is get together with people and talk about what features they would like to see in the common hardware platform they would use with their friends. So these are my criteria. How many knobs do we want on the thing? Do we want big knobs or small ones? Do we want sliders? Should we have true bypass on there? Should we have a selector switch? What kind of display, if we have a display, do we want? Which switches do we want on there? And then what should the price point be? So what I want to do is I want to get together as a community and talk about these things and then make a batch of these in 25 or 100 or 1,000, however many of us are out there. So I'd like you to do 3 things. First is the usual YouTube stuff. I want you to like, subscribe, and then write in the comments below what kind of things you would want to see in a common Axoloti-based stomp box platform. And I also, of course, want you to share this video with your friends who are interested in the same thing. And I want you to join my mailing list so that we can continue this conversation. And then third, I want you to go to the Axoloti community forum and find the thread that I've created to talk about this. That'll probably be the main rallying point for deciding, because I think that we can all make something that we're really proud of and really gives us a lot of joy, and our musician friends and our own personal music. All right, thanks.